makes quite a bit of money. She makes me pretty good money. Welcome to the Sulk stream. I'm your host, the Incredible Sulk. I hope you guys are doing well. Tonight we're talking about reality. Is it real? How real is it? On a scale from not real to real, where does it land? Probably somewhere in between there, but I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff going on, and we could all be living in a simulation or on a turtle's back or whatever nonsense, or in some child's dream. I don't know. But we're going to talk a little bit about that, and there's going to be a video. And then who knows what happens? You know how the Sulk stream is. I need to fix this thing. I always reach over here, and I'm fixing wires. Hold on. I'm going to, before I even start my show, before I even start my extremely professional program, a bunch of professionals work around here. A bunch of pros work here. A bunch of freaking pros work right here. That's the stone cold facts of it. Right? No one's bothered by this. No one's bothered that I'm taking precious time and using my precious resource, which is my dick and balls and penis, but the penis has less to do with it for sure. But what was I saying? Yeah, my dick's great. I don't know where that. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, we're talking about reality, guys. So it might be a trippy one. We've already started off with a banger, and so I'm sure you guys have high expectations for the rest of the show. So get comfy, get cozy, grab yourself a nice, pour yourself in a bath of goo, and then connect a bunch of hoses and wires, and then put a long one down your throat, and then maybe put margaritas down that. You do you. You do you. If you're working, keep working. And if you are driving, please get home safely. Hit the like button right now if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button right now if you haven't already. If you'd like to help me out, I'm not even going to tell you how to do that. Because if you don't know by now, you obviously don't give a shit about me. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I really hope that I am coming through loud and clear, because I know everyone in the chat is afraid to actually correct me. And good. I want to rule by fear, not by love. No, I shall rule the cult by fear. So jot that down. Anyways, I'm the Incredible Sulk. This is the Sulk stream. This is called Life After Death, The Shocking Proof. You're in a simulation. Enjoy.
starting at the foundation, what is the simulation hypothesis, and why do you think that it's actually a valid way to think of the universe?
So I started off coming to this road.
Don't even know how long this is going. Like, I usually don't cover like podcasts and stuff like that. But don't worry, I have other stuff backed up.
Through video games.
I actually got a show called not a show, a video game called Hunt Showdown, and I was downloading it before. I haven't even started playing it because it's probably done now, like right as I'm starting my show. So maybe that's just I'll go down that route. Would everybody be cool with that? I start off with a nature reality. I'm like, fuck this noise.
And then as I started to research quantum physics, and
they do fear me, Hog. They do. You just don't know it yet, because you're so in awe of my love that you don't know you should fear me.
Looking at all the weirdness in
I will smite you. Oh, I'll smite you.
Quantum mechanics, I came to realize that a simulated universe made much more sense than a physical universe. Like if we lived in a static physical universe, sort of a Newtonian world, if you will, where everything that's solid is solid.
You're a Newtonian. Isn't that guy like a billionaire or something?
And it always
not the brown one.
Exists, as opposed to in the quantum world where everything gets rendered, or we say that there's a probability wave that collapses to one specific possibility. So that's called quantum indeterminacy. And then the third part was when I started looking at the world's religions, I found that they were saying...
All right, I'm just going to go down. I just have to. I just, sometimes I get on my own little fucking things. And I sometimes, I'm like, I wanted to go down this direction, but now I want to check out this video game. Let me just check out this video game. All right? It's my show.
But look.
If you guys want to donate and like guide the show yourself, that's up to you. That's your prerogative. But nobody is allowed to leave.
First try, man. Free hunter. Why am I called Tonya Wegman, dude? Man, my hunter is not Tonya Wegman. What is this? Okay.
Speaking English?
I mean, the plan is survive with his hunter in Soul Survivor. Then
I don't like people with really thick accents. I mean, have an accent, sure, but like, make sure I understand you.
Go clash. Win the...
I understand I have an accent. We all have accents. But people should be able to understand the things you say. At least in English.
Clash game. And then go bounty hunt and you win the bounty hunt game. I recommend.
I understand you have like 3 other languages that you're working on. Maybe knock a few of those out, right? I think English is going to work fine for all of us forever. You look, if you live in like Switzerland or something like that, I get you have to speak like German and French and Italian and then on top of that English. Maybe you just need to speak English. Because people in Germany and France and Italy, they all speak English too. So, and that like 80% of the internet is also in English. And if you want to ever become a pilot, you have to speak the English language. That is a requirement anywhere in the world. If you want to become a pilot, you have to speak the English language because that's what air traffic control is operated in. So just give it a shot. You don't need to learn Swahili or anything like that. Just be really good at English.
Challenge you though.
Or binary. If you're really good at binary, then rock and roll.
The only thing I can buy is traits. I cannot buy weapons. I cannot buy anything.
And I'm not being like, what is that term when you're like prejudiced against other countries? Xenophobic? I'm not being xenophobic. I think we just all agreed. And look, it's not like I love English people all that much. I could take them or leave them. But like, it's my first language. It is my only language. I don't have any other languages. I don't really have much of an interest to learn another language. If I had to, I probably would be able to do it. But I don't. Because I live in the best country that everybody else is trying to get into. So if you are trying to get into, or at least have like dreams of one day getting into the best country, learn English. Learn it well. Yeah, just do really, really, really well. And don't fucking be like, no, I'm gonna speak Somalian. What is Somalian? Is it like your food? Is it just a mashed up goop that you just comes out of who knows where? No, you don't get to speak Somalian. Even those bastardized types of English, like what Creole? The fuck is Creole? Don't speak Creole, right? It's not English. It's nowhere near English. Please don't do that. Ebonics is also not English. Whatever black people speak, that is very difficult. What is Herden and Gurdon? What is Gurdon and Herden and Gurdon? You heard? What the fuck is that? That's not English. English is what we can all relatively understand. Sure, there's like different dialects and lingos, and there's certain slang that we don't all across the country. It's a large country. There's 300 something million people in this country. We all have different words for things. But you got to get the idea of what we're saying. If I went to England, I could very easily understand what everybody there is saying. There's a few differences, like, oh, you call an elevator a lift? Wait, what do you call a cigarette? We call those people, we're not allowed to say it, but we smoke them too. It's just, it's more about politeness. If you speak German, and you sit at a table with people that only speak English, and you're speaking German to another German person, how about you fuck right off? Don't do that. Don't do that. Or slur your words in some weird African slang, mubatu, drums and clicks and whistles. Don't do that ever. Never do that. That's not a language. There's no syntax in it. There's no real rules to a language. Languages have rules. All right? Learn the rules. Those people don't follow the rules. So what's the point of learning a rule that you just will not follow? Learn and then follow the rules, okay? I would appreciate it. The entire society that built this country would really, really appreciate it. You can't just go stabbing people in the neck on the bus. Just because you thought they looked racist, whatever the fuck that looks like, right? Were they wearing a Klan hood or something? Because I wasn't. Mine's at the fucking cleaners. I took it to an Asian cleaner. They were like, yeah, this is a nice one. They took it back, hung it on a rack with a bunch of other ones. Super nice people. Super nice.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna play this game after. Not on stream. I'm gonna go to my living room. Right? Leave this fucking chair that I've been sitting in. I'm gonna play it in that chair. In a different chair. I am rich with chairs. Alright? Got a bunch of chairs. I like to sit in my house in different places. My wife recently moved them all around. We have a sectional. She's like, you know what? It's not a sectional anymore. It's like 4 different pieces. We're moving them all over the house. She liked that joke.
You were funny before, and I was literally looking for my phone so I could say, haha, you're funny. But that, oh my gosh,
It's no longer a sectional.
That was so funny.
It's just matching furniture now. In different parts of the house.
It works, right?
It does. And I can sit in different angles in different parts of my house.
It's nice, right?
It ain't bad. I'm not hating on it.
Thank you.
I'm not hating on it.
I really thought about it for a long time.
Uh-huh. Right. Good work.
Thank you.
Bravo. Brava.
Wow. Clip it.
Don't clip it. Don't clip it. She's not a producer here.
Holy man, first look.
You want to know the producers? Check the Discord. Feral Pigeon's a producer. It even says. Fucking Freeside is a retard. Rhea's a hole. Rhea's the hole. That's her official. That's her cult role. Is she's the hole.
Yeah, soon I'm gonna find apricot. Already.
Sorry.
But yeah, let's see a normal game where no one sniped, probably. How it looks like, man.
Are you sitting room or formal dining, Rich? No. No, my parents had one. They had the formal dining room, and it was like immaculate. And like we never sat in there or ever touched it, and it just got dusty, just like everyone else's. Like if you had one with like a formal dining room, you didn't fucking touch that room. There's a big cabinet in the side, and there was the nice china that was also very dusty. And it was never used. It was never touched. Like it was a dollhouse. No, we don't have that kind of money. We don't have extra rooms. This is like 1,600 square feet. It's not a very big house. But like we don't have extra rooms. You know?
How many new players are gonna see here?
Dan Snot says, I'm just the ugly punching bag, right? No, we didn't think about you.
Or is there gonna be any players even?
That's worse. We didn't even think about you. Now I am thinking about you, and it makes me sad. So thank you, Dan Snot, for ruining another show. I was in a good mood until Dan Snot got here and then reminded me of his existence. And then him just in a dank fucking house, it's dark. He opens up his empty ass refrigerator to a half-eaten slice of pizza and 2 cold beers. And then he's all like, yes, because that's a win for him. That is a win for him. And then he shuts it and shuffles on over to that blue light screen that he just sits in front of for hours and hours and hours and just fucking scoops shit into his face. I was having a good night, Dan, but then you came all up in this bitch. And then I'm like, oh man, I can't believe people like that exist. I can go on safari in the middle of Africa, and I could see people starving to death, being circled by vultures and stuff. I'm like, oh, they're going to get a good meal. And it will not depress me nearly half as much as the mere thought of Dan Snot existing. So no, we didn't think about you.
I mean, pistol.
Did you like that, Dan? Oh boy. I like how I put so much effort into that.
Remedy. Kinda shit rates, man.
Has anyone played this game? If you have, tell me it's good, because I bought it.
Yeah, I don't know how the Clash MMR works.
Dan can be cult member of the day. Yeah, but you only get to do that one day, and the day after that, we fucking kill you.
It is separate.
So do you want today to be that day? Do you want your day to be today where like we all celebrate your life and stuff like that? It's a living wake is what it is, right? And like usually people do it at the end of their life. They have like terminal cancer or something like that. We'll get around. We'll dress you in finery. We'll shower you in rose petals and stuff like that. And then we'll all sit around and tell funny stories about how great of a guy Dan Snot was. And then you can be there for that. A living wake. That you can attend your own funeral, essentially. And then after that, we take you out back and shoot you in the head like a dog. Or maybe something more ceremonious. I don't know. I kind of like the gruffness, the gruesomeness of just executing him like a common rat.
Right from Bounty Hunt. But here,
like a rabid dog, just put him down like Old Yeller.
someone told me it doesn't affect it at all. Like, saucer
And they just shrug and go back inside and fucking go to the Go to the little spread and stuff like that. It's good. Splattered with blood. I'm splattered with blood. I'm pouring punch and stuff. I'm getting a little lit, you know. Yeah. You know old Sulky. Old Sulky likes to have a good time. He also likes those little smokies. Those are pretty good.
That doesn't affect anything at all. What? No idea, man. I don't.
And I'd be like, Dan who? We'd all be like, Dan who? Immediately afterwards. It's not that we actually forgot. It's just like it's part of the ceremony. It's part of the festivities. We don't want to mourn. It's not a mourning, you know. We wouldn't mourn you anyway.
Where is the gold?
I would mourn the bullet out of my 357 revolver more than I would mourn your life.
And there is a bug apparently where it hurts. Well, they can drop, I guess. But I think it's not guaranteed.
Throw you in the garbage bin afterwards, just with like your feet sticking out, right? Right, this fucking dance not steep. Feet sticking out. One shoe's like kind of falling off. Yep. And then we just go on partying. He had a lot. How old are you, Dan Snot? How old are you?
Drop it right.
Let's say he's 52. He had a very long life. You know, he had a very long, mostly unproductive life.
Fanny.
46. Oh my God.
Nice.
Get it together. See, you make me sad. That makes me sad.
I'm gonna find out.
You make me sad, Dan.
You like this game mode? Yeah, I don't. For me, it's just like too much running. And like, if you
Freeside says he's honestly honored to be the official cult retard. No, I didn't say that. It doesn't say official retard. Hold on, let me pull up the Discord. You can't see it, and I'm not showing you. Let's see. Go over. Yeah. So Freeside. Yeah, it just says retard. Just says retard, which is probably closer to a rank, which is pretty low. So,
you are first with the bounty, we'll
sorry about that.
spring whatever.
I mean, you should be apologizing to me
You can just sit
because
inside.
you make a bunch of mistakes and stuff like that. But we put up with you just because you know it's funny for us. We get drunk and throw things at Freeside, right? Fucking pennies and shit like that, spark plugs,
With the shotgun and you can all win.
whatever we have on hand. We just make him walk back and forth against a wall and try to hit him with fucking fluorescent light bulb, right? Like a fucking spear chuck, dude. It just. And he's just inhaling the mercury vapor the entire time. So it actually enhances his retardness and drastically shortens his life. Drastically shortens his life.
Yeah, man, if they made it like maybe less players and a smaller map.
No, we break the spark plugs before we throw them at your free side. Because we want the little pieces of ceramic that get super sharp, so they might like cut a cheek or something like that. You know, we know what we're doing. You think we're fucking idiots? No, dude. I'm going to put one in a slingshot and it will cut you. It's going to get buried in there, dude. You're going to, it's bleeding. I'll be like, yeah, high-fiving people and stuff like that. Hey, where's Dan? He's in the trash can with his feet out like that. Oh, right.
Like make it a bit faster.
This is a good party.
Or in teams, sure.
That's the party I want to go to.
There's supply.
I think we would make a great cult party. We would all have a good time. I would want you guys to carry me around in one of those sedans. You know what a sedan is? It's like what they would carry like a sultan in. Like 4 guys. carrying a big thing and stuff like that. I'd just don't wobble it too much, all right? Spill my drink. You're going to spill my drink. Then I'm going to get mad, and I'm going to kill one of you. I'm going to kill that one. That one, just pick.
I'll go there, man.
Oh, right. Okay. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't clear that. I didn't clear it, but I did give you manager. I did give you manager permissions, Arden Shara. So if that's what you think is right, then that's what you think is right. Don't fucking push it. Where'd my thing go? Where'd my fucking thing go? Where'd my thing go? Oh well. I just look it up again. I don't really care. Fuck, I forgot what it was called. And I was trying to think about the party. Let me think about the party, which is essentially Dan Snot's wake.
And hatred like no other. In fact, it's so powerful that it can be used as a case study for all of gaming on how bad
Dan Snot's wake is going to be really good.
Design can
Mostly because he won't be there. He will at the first, but
impact every
he's going to do an Irish goodbye, right? They're like, oh, where'd Dan Snot go? Oh, we actually, well, I took the liberty of murdering him. Oh, okay.
facet of a game.
Classic Dan.
By the end of
Classic murder victim Dan.
the video, I know you'll know what I mean.
I'm like, yeah.
A while ago, I made a video about the cheapest pistol
He'll never change.
in Hunt to
Well, I mean, he will slowly desiccate and rot.
say why the game is
You
so
know.
well made. Well,
Because he's a corpse now.
now it's time to tell you why the most expensive
We call him Dan Rot.
pistol in Hunt Showdown proves how flawed the game's design is. The Dolch.
Yeah.
It costs a whopping $690 Hunt, making it the most expensive one-slot weapon in the whole game. And not only that, it costs more than all but the most ludicrous meme weapons, such as the Nitro.
You can swing a 5% discount at the yogurt bar, bro? What yogurt bar? I'm sorry, I don't understand. You think there's going to be yogurt anywhere in the cult? Because I don't like yogurt. I dislike yogurt. I don't like the smell of yogurt. Yogurt smells funny to me. Like, if there's yogurt in the fridge and I open the fridge, I'm like, this is gross. This smells gross. I don't know how. My wife loves it. My kids love it. I cannot stand yogurt. It's disgusting.
Express or the Mosin Automat. Yes, the only
Yogurt or I'm leaving. Okay.
automatic weapon in the whole game. If you pump the loadout to have dual
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude.
wielding Dolches, it bumps up to the
I'm just, it's a cult. We can't just change our bylaws right there. Like, we can't just change them on a whim because, they don't fit one specific person, dude. It's a very specific. Yogurt is trash. It is trash. It's gross.
most expensive weapon in the whole game. Yes, I do consider
no
this
yogurt
applicable
game.
as it is
That's a little bit lazy, but I think we can think of something better.
just 2 slots of doom. It is, however, not a ridiculously overpowered
I will not eat yogurt. Yogurt is disgusting.
beast comparatively. It just happens to be the best pistol in most categories. It's fast, it packs a punch, and most importantly, it has special ammo. Enter the most infuriating combination of words. The bleed ammo Dolch. You can make it scream
Dolch,
ammunition that makes even the most battle-hardened Hunt veterans into a pile of glue. This, however, does not make it a piece of terrible design on its own.
Big B says I like Greek yogurt. Look, dude, I don't care if you like to put yogurt in your ass or whatever the fuck that means. Just yogurt in general is gross. Is Greek yogurt you put in your ass? Like Greek, you know, like how you, like a chick likes to do Greek, right? I mean, she's into anal. Which is A-okay with me. But that's besides the point. Who puts yogurt in their ass?
No, so fear not. There's more to
You, Big B?
understand.
Is that some sort of weird trucker trick? Is that like a life hack that truckers have to like help them do what? I don't know. It's like it pass. You have really hard turds or something? I don't know. I mean, truck stop food, it could be blocking, making a lot of blockages.
To somewhat balance the gun, you only get 20
Do you have a specific term over a CB radio for like you're constipated? Like, we got a roadblock up here.
special made bullets that are harder to
I'm gonna need some of that Greek yogurt.
come by than regular ammo, meaning you find them in the map less easily and you get
I don't know your culture.
less from each source. As an additional headache, the gun loses
And what exactly is wrong with sparkling water? What exactly is wrong with sparkling water? Tell me what's wrong with sparkling water.
a bullet when reloading before
I drink exclusively sparkling water. Exclusively. If you hand me flat water, I'll throw it. I'll throw it on the ground. And bring me the Pellegrino or the Perrier or just something. Just make sure it's sparkling, all right? I don't really care. I'm not like, there are certain ones I don't like. Like that poppy shit, I don't like that shit.
it's empty by default.
Sparkling water. Only. Only.
And man, that reload speed is rough. Until the gun is
Where's my Pellegrino? Right.
completely empty, you need to insert bullets one by one, and man,
Where is my Pellegrino, you son of a bitch?
takes forever.
I like Pellegrino. Perrier is fine too.
This does little to dissuade the average user of this ultra-precision engineered piece of German carcinogen. Here we face the ultimate problem with this weapon, and the game as a whole. Imagine the best gun in the game costing $0. This would kind of suck.
Nah, sparkling water is for men. Exactly. I don't see the problem with sparkling water. Sparkling water is delightful.
Right? Well,
It brightens my day, and I refuse to have some fucking poverty water. That's gross. You know, like, fucking... That's what, like... That shit comes out of the ground.
it might as well.
It falls from the sky. It literally falls from the sky. Okay? I'm drinking some elite-ass Waterloo. Well, this is just my day-to-day. I love the grape, too. It's so funny. When I have grape and, like, Jess goes to the Publix and she gets fried chicken and watermelon, and I'm having grape sparkling water with fried chicken and watermelon, I feel like an N-word. Like a real N-word. Like a certified RN. I went to school and everything.
Well,
Still not willing to go shout the word on the streets, but I'm working up to it. Because they will attack you and you will have to shoot them. And then, like Chud, you're going to go to jail forever for, like, no reason. He's going to go to jail for absolutely no reason. That's, you know, fucking O.J. Simpson killed 2 people, and they're like, oh, you're good. Get out of here, you knucklehead. But Chud fucking defended himself against a rampaging chimpanzee, and then they're all like, you can't do that. You can't do that. Are they a protected species? What is the deal?
showdown there is a class of player who
I don't understand.
doesn't or can't partake in the economy.
Like, if he called a white guy the N-word, and that white guy came and fucking started, like, attacking him and stuff, and he shot that guy, would it be fine? You wouldn't hear about it, obviously, but that's exactly my point. He'd be walking around the street. They'd be like, yeah, well, you can't attack people over words. So, but when it's a black guy, all of a sudden, like, all these weird historical arguments come into play. Fuck that noise. That's fucking gay.
See, in Hunt you can't really
That's
spend as
fucking
much
gay,
money
dude.
as you get if you are half decent. The design does encourage the player to prestige,
Do I have a soda stream, like a show I talk about soda specifically? No, I don't.
meaning that your money gets reset alongside your unlocks. What do you do
I feel like the content would be a little flat. That's for my joke.
after you hit max prestige then? Or if you don't care for the rewards of prestiging, well, you just become...
I can bell ring my own jokes, okay? This is my fucking thing. I can bell ring my own jokes. I thought that was good. A little punctuation doesn't hurt every once in a while. You know, I start missing the bell.
the Swiss bank. Look, any veteran Hunt player has a million jillion
I butt chug my soda stream, be a man. Do you have butt burps?
dollars.
They're not farts. They're butt burps. If you're butt chugging soda water, which is what I call this. I call it soda water. You're going to burp out of your butt, but I don't think it's going to be stinky. It could be. Maybe you should run some tests. A fart stinks. A butt burp is just funny. Could be considered impolite or polite depending on what country you're in. If you're in Italy and you burp out your ass, they find that as the highest compliment.
And you can see a number long enough that you really need to lock in to even read it.
Uh-huh. I can't believe the things I say on this show.
But at times like those, you remember
I can't believe some of the shit I say on this
that
show.
one part of the game's
Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
design is a paradox. What if a gun is truly strong and you want to nerf it? One way strong guns tend to get balanced in games is by adjusting
Free said, I believe you are the retard, sir. Let me check the Discord. Yup. Confirms it right there. He sent me something. If this loads and it's a fucking penis, I'm gonna be mad. Is my internet having an issue? I don't know, man. You might have to send me another one. It's just not fucking working. Send me another one. Send me another one. How do I keep going to different things, man? I legitimately I hate Brave now. I hate Brave, and I just haven't gone through the trouble of actually changing it out. Is it all right, fine, whatever. I'm going to go back to this. Go back. And just do something else. Because are we even paying attention to this?
So the team just got
Are we?
the bounties. They did the boss straight away, and
Are we?
now they're just camping in the house. So we're gonna try and
I
stick.
just want to look, dude. I just want to see if it's going to be good. Does anybody want to play this game with me? If you want to play this game with me, be my guest. Hit me on the Discord. I'll send you invite links. You can play it with me.
The bounties off them if we can.
For free. I will play this game with you for free. Like, and that's a limited time offer. It's not always going to be like that. One day people are going to pay me. Wait, hold on.
The first time I heard about the circus, if I'm totally honest,
So apparently Post Malone's a big fan of this game. So one day I'll be Post Malone. Tattoos on my face and everything, right? I will be mostly I will be so high on Xanax all the time. Oh my God, it's like a warm hug from Jesus. Xanax. So I'm going to be pretty high on Xanax, and you're going to have to pay me to play with you. But for now, before I get that super famous, I will play with you for free.
I wasn't up for it.
how we could tie this with the hunters in a hard showdown in the 19th century, you know.
Are people gonna love it? Are people gonna hate it?
That alone, like,
You're too fat.
brought a lot of freshness to the.
I don't just say that on this show. I say that like when I'm sitting in a restaurant and a fat guy walks by me. I'm like, you're too fat. Anyways, so I love the decor in here. This is me talking to my wife. She's like, just shocked.
Experience.
The circus is an amazing environment to fight around.
Maybe I created an AI that ended up killing Post Malone inside the game.
Ladies and
okay.
Young at heart, though growing old. Welcome to the Murder Circus!
So is this a DLC for it? Is this a season? I don't know how this game is played or how it works yet.
Collaboration with Post Malone started with Jeff, his agent, who reached out to us to tell us that Post Malone loves playing Hunt. And what can we do together? And
Cool. I want to be that famous. I want to be famous to be like, yo, I dig this game. Can I be in it? And they're like, yeah. Yeah. Like Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk and shit like that. Like, you just be like, yo, I'd love to be on your next project. And they're like, yeah, we can make that happen. For real, yeah. Okay.
And the was like,
okay.
Let's do an event with
Hey, Thought. How you been? Haven't seen you in a while.
We had that chat internally across a bunch of different departments. Alexander in the art team, he drew up about 15 different hunter concepts within 1 week.
A little gay. Gayer. Don't put me in that gay shit. Make me look cool.
We did it.
I would look cool as like a cowboy. I should put a cowboy fit on.
In a day or three.
I feel like I would. You know that question about like cowboy. Like, what would you be between a cowboy, a pirate, and like a samurai? I think I might have to go with cowboy. Pirate is a close second. Samurai is pretty sick, but like it depends. I feel like there's a lot of structure behind being a samurai. Being a Ronin, however, would be probably more preferable. Like, right? Because you're a samurai, but you're like, you don't have a lord as a samurai. You are a free agent samurai. You're a what do they call it? A mercenary samurai. So maybe a Ronin would be cool, but most people don't know what the hell that means. So I think cowboy. What do you guys think? Where would you fall on that spectrum? Only men answer. I mean, the women can answer, but I don't care what you say.
And we needed to find like.
It really is not going to mean anything.
5 days. It's a very short amount of.
You're going to be either an old Westy time prostitute, a fucking pirate whore, or some concubine. Those are your options, okay? Those are your options. Which of those options do you want to be? Which version of a prostitute would you prefer?
Fine. Gave our maximum, and then in the end, you're gonna see it.
That's just the time period. It's not even. That's just what women did back then, right? You could be a wife and mother and live in a home and stuff, and you can even be an aristocrat. But like in these contexts, you would the next closest thing would just be some sort of prostitute, some sort of whore. Okay? You can't just be, I'm going to be a princess. No. That's not at all how it works. And it's never been like that. It has never been like that. You can't just fucking call yourself a princess and then everyone's like, oh, there's a princess here. That's stupid. That's a very stupid way of thinking.
Like in the character art, Final 3D, it looks amazing.
There's a lot of tattoos on there, which actually, weren't really around in 1896.
More figure portraits and so on. So we were, okay, man, well, what are we going to do with that? We just switched the portraits or some famous hunters that we have in game, and we solved it that way.
We decided not to overcomplicate things and just create this character that was a folk singer turned circus ringmaster turned hunter fighting the circus, who looks like Post Malone, has tattoos like Post Malone, but just lives in the 1800s.
Okay.
We then put those together into a pitch deck.
Okay, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty fucking sweet.
And we shipped it over to him.
Seeing his reaction and how he reacts to hunter skins, to weapon skins and charms, like
They don't mind. They'll sell a Post Malone skin. They make their money off of selling skins, right? And like, fine. This is the thing with the video game industry. It's okay to sell cosmetics. I don't give a shit about cosmetics. I don't care at all about cosmetics. I am strictly more about the gameplay itself. So sell your cosmetics. Some people like cosmetics and they'll spend all types of money on cosmetics. Good. Let them do that. That's fine. As long as it doesn't change the core mechanics. It's not P2W or anything like that. Pay to win. I am 100% fine with cosmetics. Have a ball.
it's priceless.
How'd you get these scans? In my sleep? And then the choke bomb? What? Who makes this stuff? How do you make this stuff?
Blender. A lot of times it's Blender. Or UE5 probably. It's not that hard to do. Blender, I've made a donut in Blender before. It's not that tough. It's kind of a fun little project. If you guys are interested in doing any like animation or like digital art or anything like that, download Blender. It's great. There's a million tutorials online. You can make a donut. Everyone's made a donut who has used it. Do it. It's fun. It's good. Do it. It's free. It's free. Go ahead. I don't mind Post Malone. I think his music is actually pretty decent. I don't mind Post Malone.
I talk about my perk. I'm watching it again. I could watch this all day.
We added the fast finger trait, which is something we had and kind of like planned in a similar way for some time already. Like, okay, how can we improve the single shot weapons? Is there anything we can do in the trade, etc.?
Dan Snot says, I didn't even want to play DayZ with you. You begged me. And I was like, okay, fine. I begged you. I begged you. Hold on. Take 5.
After the conversation with him,
For your bold-faced lies. For your absolute bold-faced dance not lies. I'm going to put you in a stinky garbage can when I execute you after a very nice ceremony and talking about how great of a guy you were. Dan Snot, he was one of those people. Here's the thing about Dan. He was absolutely 100% one of the people on this planet. And he will be missed.
Yeah, like, let's double down on that one. Let's really get that going.
That's it. I'm like, did he achieve anything? No. Body odor is not an achievement.
Whenever we have a new need, then...
If anything, it's a symptom.
Obviously, we do a lot of brainstorming in the game.
Of his shitty incel lifestyle.
See what are the pros and the cons of this one. How does it integrate into the general game? But in parallel...
His athlete's foot was the most athletic thing about him with his athlete's foot. A fungus that itched on his feet.
So that way we also think about what is the emotional...
That's the closest thing he got to getting an award.
Action. What could be like the creative direction around...
What's that, Dan Snot? Do you have something to say? Oh, I bet you don't. See? I just hear quiet. It's all quiet. You know, if he should refute these claims, but he's just not here. Does anybody see where Dan Snot went? No.
Such a trait. So what's thematically maybe interesting to tie this to? Usually, like Ina does her Ina magic, and we get some really, really good graphics to support then whatever we come up with on the gameplay side and test.
When we were doing the Battle Pass video, I purposely hadn't submitted a few things to...
How's the misses and the mini-me's? Well, just as good. The kids are also good. Doing great. The big one's learning to read, and he's learning his math and stuff like that. And the little one, he is just being a little one. He is a mess constantly. He loves to eat. He loves to eat, man. He loves to eat.
So he hadn't seen the fast fingers trait illustration before.
She is
128. What video games can you play with 128 megabytes of video RAM? Nothing. Ocarina of Time? You can play that. You can play Ocarina of Time. Nothing from this century, though.
amazing. It's so cool to see her do an illustration of something that I thought of.
Dear colleague sent me a snippet from this video that was shot with Post Malone.
And that's
Ocarina of Time was like the best game in the world, dude. Dude, I remember OOT, dude. That shit slapped. That was a great game. Ocarina of Time was an awesome game.
So something that got me into the game as well. That these illustrations.
Can I lasso a pig? No, I'm not really good with a lasso. I could practice.
When the mind goes spiraling, the artistic mind goes spiraling, I can just rewatch it. Every word.
I'm just saying the vibe of cowboy. I think I would cowboy vibe the best. And Dan Snot, you would be a stable boy. And you would have like, what is that one disease that like rots your face? What's syphilis? You would have really bad syphilis. Because you would take your stable boy money, and then you would go to the cat house, and then you'd pay them, and then the lowest ranking prostitute there, that was like fat, the fattest prostitute there, would be like, fine, and then you would get syphilis, and then like your ear would fall off and stuff like that, and you'd have to wear a burlap sack on your head while you're mucking out horse stalls. It's not that people see you. So that the horses see you. And we can't have that. We want to treat our horses well.
Every comment, every message.
We don't want a syphilitic stable boy scaring the horses.
That I'm getting about these things, about the art and everything. It's really...
Do you have anything to say to that, Dan Snot? No? Okay, apparently not.
I appreciate
Apparently not. Apparently not. Fine
there are
by
so
me.
many bits and pieces that I collect somewhere in my mind and my subconsciousness, and then I shake a well, and out come the motives for the...
She's a weird gal. She's a weird gal.
Traits and everything. I am not getting...
It's kind of cool.
Lost into complex motives or making it too difficult to read or something. I really have to stick to one clear image that is hopefully striking. With the posters, it's a bit challenging because I have to consider the technique, how it was done, the brush strokes, the texture of the paper and everything, but also it...
Okay, this is cool. I'm going to look at something else specifically on this. Like, I get it. Post Malone wants to be in the game. That's fine. Crytek.
Ladies and gentlemen, young at heart, though growing old, welcome to the Murder Circuit! Let our marvelous spectacle take you beyond your wildest dreams. Because not everything in this world is what it seems. We have a fortune teller who sees into your soul.
Kinda neat.
Twin terror bears who just might eat you whole. Our clowns will make you burst into huge smiles. And there's the best shooting range you can find for miles.
looks fun. I'm surprised I haven't heard more about this game. I've heard little snippets here and there, but you really don't hear too much about Hunt.
So don't buy a ticket. There's no need in this place.
Post Malone is in the Epstein files with pictures. Okay. Was he on the island? Did he fly in the jet? I feel like, look, just him being at the same party as Epstein is a different thing. Because, like, Epstein went to big Hollywood parties all the time. So there's a lot of people that may be in the Epstein files that probably didn't put their dick in kids. I don't know. I'm not saying one way or the other with Post Malone. But, like, that doesn't automatically implicate him. You know what I mean? We don't know what's in those Epstein files. If we knew, we wouldn't be making, like, wild, oh, he's in there, though. Like, yeah, a lot of people are. A lot of people are. That doesn't mean every single one. Most of them, yes. Now, don't get me wrong. Most of them, oh, yeah. But not all of them. It's just not possible for all of them to be there. But Jeffrey Epstein wanted to be a part of these scenes specifically so he could do that. Do I think Post Malone went to that island to fuck kids? I kind of doubt it. I kind of doubt that. But it's possible, sure.
Just watch your back as we cut to the chase. It's so nice.
Okay. That's something. That's something. Alright, I want to see what this guy says.
This game has been on a downward spiral ever since the re-release. Players were stuck on just 1 out of 4 existing maps. And to make things worse...
This guy's a nerd. Good for him, he's got a little thing going though. Hey, can you guys follow this guy? He's only got 1,000 subs. I only have like 150 subs on YouTube. But why don't you help this? I'm going to help this dude out, right? Little guy to little guy. Because, I mean, fuck, dude. You have more subs than I do. But I'm still going to I'm going to go ahead and pop your link into my chat to help you out. Not because I'm bigger. Obviously not. But just to help you out, brother.
The performance issues were incredibly frustrating. In just 1 month, the game lost around 60% of its player base. If you want to know more about what caused this steep decline, I've made 2 videos that break down all the problems in detail. But if you look at the player charts now, there is one specific event that caused a spike in the player.
That's 2024? How long? What is this? 10 months ago.
Count. To be exact, it increased about 50%. What happened here? And what does a famous celebrity have to do with all of it? That's exactly what we're going to talk about today. So grab some lasagna and enjoy the video.
Grab some lasagna? What? Okay.
If you didn't guess already from the thumbnail, the celebrity we're gonna talk about is none other than Post Malone, the popular American singer that is known for his pop, hip-hop, or R&B music. But what does he have to do with Hunt Showdown? Did they add his music into the game and that increased the player count? Of course not. This is not Fortnite, man. Post Malone is actually a big fan of FPS games. He even collaborated with Apex Legends in November 2023.
Apex, I like Apex. I like playing me some Apex.
But get this, during that event, Apex lost 100,000 players. Yeah, not so great. So when Hunt Showdown announced a Post Malone event, many players, including me, were worried. Things didn't start off great either. Crytek announced a Ghostface skin just before the event, and it triggered a major backlash in the community. A lot of players feared that the game would go down the same path as many other AAA games, selling out and losing its core identity. And then came the infamous Post Malone interview, where he just showed that he has almost zero experience with the game.
And I was like, all right, I'm gonna give this a go. And then I used Necro for the first time, and I was like, do not stab the fire guy.
What's a mechanic or an addition to the game that you'd like to see that we don't have?
We talked about, I like leaning. I've always said leaning. All right, here's my pitch.
Leaning? Leaning? Leaning like that?
If you put a guitar as an equipment slot, it does nothing but make noise constantly, and then you're running to extract playing the guitar. Costs $1,000 Melee with it, and it gets slowly more detuned and cracked
pops
over
off.
time. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
We'll add it to the list. Favorite feature or update that we've added since you've been playing?
Making every ammo type available off the rip. Thank you.
Don't get me wrong, I like Post Malone and his music, but seeing him partner with Hunt Showdown definitely made people nervous. It's December 12th.
God damn it. If I get a goddamn... Okay. If I get a copyright strike for that, I'm going to be fucking pissed. And I might get okay, just for that, I'm pulling. I'm pulling out of this. Just for that. Because I might get a copyright strike now. Because YouTube climbs up my ass for even that. I don't care if it's 5 fucking seconds. Because the last one, I got something for the exact same thing. I got a copyright strike for something. It was this much, and it was just like that. That's some bullshit, dude. I'm mad that happened. See, I can't even, that's like, come on. Come on. Come on, that's, come on.
So the team.
Come on.
Just got the bounties. They did the boss straight away. And now
It doesn't have to be a person striking you. It's a robot. I know. I understand it's a robot. I know it's a robot. It's just it'll do it for that. It'll do it for that. It'll strike me for that, and it will. I probably will get striked. Hold on. Let me look. Because it has done that before. Exactly for that reason. Exactly for that exact reason. It's not yet, but it still might do it. It still might do it.
So we're going to try and steal the bounties off them. If we
Oh,
can.
it's so annoying. Dealing with YouTube is so annoying. My nipples are fine. They're doing okay. You got a strike for having the Taliban eating ice cream in a video I made? How do you have a strike for that? Was it specifically the Taliban, or was it specifically the ice cream? Or was it the both of them together?
Come outside then. Come on. Let's 1v1.
Wow.
Thank you, Zax. I appreciate that.
That's not very nice.
I'm just watching this video game stuff because I bought this video game and I'm going to go play it afterwards. I think there was something about reality that I just hopped off of. But we could talk about something else. How about America? How America became so stupid.
The American dream is the foundation the US was built on. The idea that anyone could build a good life for themselves.
Because like Rumble is amazing. I've showed entire movies, nudity, whatever, no strike. Yeah, Rumble's cool like that, right? And look, I'm not trying to violate anybody's intellectual property. Absolutely not. That is not my attempt here. But I am, under fair use, making commentary or educational videos based on content, which is clearly covered under fair use. But then they have this fucking algorithm come in and they just boop, copyright strike, and it doesn't matter if I fucking what's it called? When you challenge it, because it'll go back to another computer and it'll be like, nope. Still copyrighted. I'm like, how? How is that possible? Because they don't even have people looking at the challenge, right? They probably have like 10 people working there. They get millions of fucking of those a day, and they just like, let's just have a robot do it again. Well, the robot fucked it up the first time. So dealing with YouTube is an absolute nightmare headache, right? And it's not that like the original creator says, hey, this is my work. They're using it and making money off of it. I would like them to stop using it. No. It's like gigantic corporations that are automatically anything with it, because YouTube doesn't want to deal with it. YouTube doesn't want to deal with it. So they would rather ban, like just blanket ban, like half their creators for a fucking 2-second thing, which is completely legal. Completely legal and not a violation of copyright law at all. Then have to deal with literally anything. Literally anything at all.
Through hard work and dedication. Today, though, it's hard to believe this was ever the case. The streets are full of homeless, hopeless people. Everyone's at each other's throats, and building a good life seems almost impossible.
Yeah, this is where I want to hang out. What is it? The streets of Philadelphia? Watch a bunch of people do the fentanyl.
Possible. So how did a country that used to be a beacon of opportunity fall apart so
It will free up a lot of space on their server farms too. Yeah, there's always some back end reason why they're doing it. They're all like, we don't want to help these little fucking dickheads. But I don't really even want to be on YouTube at all. Let me check my YouTube shit. My YouTube, I have 154 subscribers. Which is, it's actually climbing fairly fast, but like, I don't know. Not a ton of people. I have to have 1,000 people, 1,000 subs on YouTube before I'm even allowed to accept super chats, which they take half of. Half. So really just me being on YouTube is just, I don't know, more or less for exposure. I mean, I'm basically 100% on Rumble and Locals. Locals, of course. If you want to support me on Locals, that'd be great. Locals.com/Sulkstream. Gotta do the plug.
so quickly? Why did America lose its prestige and place of power on the world stage? And what went so wrong? And are Americans really stupider now than they were before? But on the surface, it might just seem simple. Europeans in particular like to make fun of Americans.
What is this? Stealing Glory? Tejas sent this. What is this? Sure, I'll play it. I don't care. I'm already into it. I don't care what it is. Is this the competitive sort? Okay, I've seen this. I've seen this. People get dressed as knights and they actually have like a combat arena where they do fight and there's like champions and shit like that. This is pretty cool.
I know it's gonna hurt. I know you're gonna go down because we're trying to win and we're here to do one thing: take home some gold for the country.
Every fight that I'm in, I'm gonna make them have to fucking kill me.
Are you saying they want to kick people off the same bandwidth or something? Well, that's probably one of the reasons, right? Server farms are expensive to run, and electricity and like data is like, yes. So yes.
I'm not gonna give anything to anybody. They have to
They pulled the Ukrainian team off the front lines to compete?
fucking take it.
Really? Really? Like, you have something better to do than this nonsense war for somebody.
Because there's so much, on the line, you do have to fight more aggressive. If I'm fighting and I give them the warning and they're like, I don't care, all right, I'm gonna break your arm.
The game of it is steeped in real violence.
Boohert's kind of
All right.
revival of what all medieval tournaments used to have going on.
Boohurt is an old European word that means to wallop, to strike, to hit.
Alright, that seems sick. Where is this and where can I go and how can I compete? Because I will absolutely compete. I will fucking train and I will compete and I will use fake piss to pass the drug test and I will win.
There's a long history to it, but to the modern day people, we're a bunch of nerds who fight each other in armor.
You want to do the best you can to win, which lots of the times involve hurting, injuring, being physically dominant over someone.
USA has brought some of the best teams to the sport by far.
We've actually raised the bar.
But the team out of UK called White Company, they are definitely a threat.
If I worry about US, not in the slightest.
I like how USA fucking takes it. But naturally, dude, it's just... Of course. These are actually
These are
some big
athletes.
dudes.
These are guys that spend their entire free time training just like any other athlete would to become a professional in a competitive combat sport. My name's Andrew McCabe. I'm the captain of the Kenyas USA. I've been fighting for roughly 6-7 years now. The first round of every tournament, I still get very anxious. Oh, it's starting to get there, dude. Ah.
What we fight in.
Oh, I'd be keyed up, dude. I'd be fucking doing bumps of coke. Right? Like, I like this dude's energy. Like, let's do it.
List or arena, they are the same thing. When I go into the list, you get a lot of butterflies in your stomach. It's a mixture between nervous and excitement.
Because we're using authentic
Georgia,
weapons,
huh? Georgia, the country, not the state.
and actual steel armor. Sounds like two hardware stores running into each other. You okay?
Next thing you know, you've got this massive ringing in your ears from some halberd or sword that striked you in the head. You get this tunnel vision, this audio occlusion that just focuses your mind into what you're doing at that specific point.
So what do? You
Everything
kill each
almost
other?
kinda feels-
Do you kill each other?
Slow motion. Seeing all the pieces that are moving on the field. We call it battle IQ. I can see kind of everything happening all at once.
Fight! USA! Okay.
You okay?
No.
Medic?
USA wins again.
The true boiled down essence of Booher is floor is lava. If you make your opponent touch the ground, they're out.
If you had a full suited armored knight, the only way to kill them would be to get them off of their feet. We consider that a fallen or a dead knight. You have to then stay in that position that you were, killed, and then you become part of the battlefield. You can be used as terrain to knock other people over.
Okay.
But other than that, pretty much everything's fair game.
If the armor didn't work, they would have stopped wearing it 1,000 years ago.
You're gonna get hit, you're gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna want to get back into the list straight afterwards and try to get hit even further.
Habla español, papi.
It's time to party, brother. I like running people down, running them over.
Yeah. This is the fight that's going to count. The one fight that we need to.
It seems like a lot.
The sport itself, when it was young, there was no tactics. It always turned into one guy fighting one guy here, one guy fighting one guy here.
There we go.
The United States has been the largest influencer in how the sport has changed from what it was to what it is. We take teamwork very seriously. My team,
I mean, you could the USA probably has giant dudes. I mean, the Swedish team is probably pretty big too, but the USA team probably has gigantic dudes.
my guys, we blended in our own style of kind of this chaotic yet controlled style of fighting, which is very hard for teams to kind of understand and gain.
Sure, they're nerds and stuff like that, but hey, I like going to Ren fairs too. I like going to Ren fairs. I dress up. I go to the Ren fair. We have fun. It's a family thing. I get a flagon of mead. I get me a turkey leg. Not historically accurate, but it doesn't really matter. This year's one was canceled. It was canceled this year because they couldn't find a place to actually hold it, which was too bad. It's too bad. There's a bigger one in Orlando, but we didn't go to that one. We went to a local one. It's too bad because I enjoyed going.
Planned against.
Apparently one of those was illegal. Around the neck. All right, should have been way quicker, but we got it.
This team has trained its absolute arse off to become what the new standard should be and what every other team should aspire to.
We're the #1 ranked team at the moment in the world.
So I think our chances of winning
You get paid well for doing that? Probably not.
is quite high.
Who's going to sponsor you? Literally, who would sponsor you? Armor All? Maybe. I don't know. We're going to start losing venues and restaurants and everything. The world's economy is dying. Oh, I see it here. Dude, every week another restaurant shuts down. And I've been going to this fucking like it's a Chinese sushi place. It's a sushi place near me, and for years, I've been going there for years, and like the prices there have at least doubled, and I'm like, that is ridiculous. Like the amount of money they want, and that's not even including tip, right? That's like the amount of money they want to feed for is like $80 or something. It's insane. Like so I get it why restaurants are suffering. I really, really do get it because it's just not practical to go out and eat. You know, it just costs way too much. If you're single, it's probably different because, you know, cooking is kind of hard for a single person. It's very time consuming. But like for a family, we can go and like cooking. For all of us, it makes a lot of sense. But for a single person, they kind of have to go out. They don't have to go out, but, you know, it's a thing. It's a lot. Because it takes like an hour to cook. Then you eat for 10 minutes, and then you have to spend another hour cleaning up or whatever. It's just, you know, it doesn't make sense for one person. But now all these restaurants are closing down. It sucks. It's too bad. They'll come back after the boomers die. You know, after the day of the pillow and stuff like that, and the economy crashes because they fucked it all up because they wanted like nice cars and big houses and stuff like that. They wanted to keep up with the Joneses and shit. So bad that they actually sold the country off bit by bit to like fucking Indians and stuff. The worst generation of people. Yeah, once they're gone and everything collapses, it'll be hard times for a little bit. Don't get me wrong. Hard times for a little bit. A few years. After that, it'll be fine. It'll be okay. I remember paying a $300 sushi tab for like 20 people, and I thought that was ridiculous. I was furious with my ex for saying I had to pay for it. $300 for 20 people is fucking cheap as balls. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. What year was that? $300 for my family of 4. I would look at that and I'd be like, okay, I've paid more, and I have paid more. I've paid more. Like I've taken Jess out to a nice restaurant in Tennessee, and I paid a lot. I don't want to fucking say how much it was. It was more than that. It was like, holy shit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You've got to be fucking kidding me. And it wasn't even drinks or anything. It was just it was like, oh my God. My God. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Right? They're trying to cut out the middle class. You know, you're gonna have just these nights, and then like the religious class and the noblemen. Is that it? You're not gonna have like you're gonna have the peasants and stuff too. They're turning it back to this, where there's gonna be huge castles and stuff like that, and everyone else is gonna eat dirt.
I was told I'm too aggressive, so I was banned.
Like you, Dan Snot. You eat dirt, right?
And from reenacting.
You eat dirt.
Just my previous find, I
yum.
Smashed the nose of my opponent.
So it smudged all over your face and stuff like that. Oh, sorry, I just had lunch.
It was bleeding over the face. It's a very aggressive sport, and there's no question about it.
I think the most I spent on dinner for 2 is around $400. Yeah, okay, that is what I spent. It was $400, and it was a very nice. It was a very nice restaurant in Nashville. And it was, you know, it was a nice night. It was a lovely steak dinner. I had a filet. But $400 is a lot of money. $400 is a lot of fucking money for one dinner for 2. That's a lot.
Normal random bruises you kind of get throughout the day.
Back to the cams.
They basically succeeded in a single pandemic to create the wealth gap to usher in the ruling class and slave class. Yeah. I mean, it was probably the plan. You know, the middle class, that might have been only for the boomers. The middle class thing, what they considered themselves as middle class, which was not middle class by our standards, right? A boomer middle class would be a wealthy millennial. a wealthy millennial. But the middle class in general as a concept might no longer be a thing. It probably won't. I would argue it's not a thing now.
Took a two-handed axe to
There is the exceedingly wealthy. There is the aristocracy, the noblemen and stuff like that. And then there's the plebs like you people.
Bicep, and it's
ew.
Split my bicep.
Fucking Dirt Eater Dan over here is just fucking trying to get some minerals into his body because, you know, I mean, he'll have a roasted goose at Christmas. He'll have that. That's what he gets.
Open. So I had to get 8 stitches on the inside, 8 on the out. So now my wife, she at every event.
An injury in this sport is completely different than in football or wrestling. So I was like,
I used to have company dinners and would see the average bill one time a month. It was $7,000. Rich people love their overpriced wine. I don't get overpriced wine. I don't understand overpriced wine. I'm not like a wine. I know what you're going to say. Because you're like, of course you don't, John. You drink Carlo Rossi and like Kirkland Signature and stuff. And I'm like, yeah. So, what's your point? What is your point with that? That's exactly what I'm saying. I've had very nice wines. I've tasted them. You know what they taste like? Wine. They taste the same. After your third or fourth drink, all wine tastes the same. All liquor tastes the same.
you can't get hurt.
You're just drinking to drink at that point.
Sometimes it hurts, but at the same time, it's like, get over it. Everyone's in pain at some level. Keep fighting.
My wonderful squires.
Are you Muslim?
Best of the land, they say. I work a good job now that has a good payment on death plan for me, you know. My wife says I'm worth more if I get killed than I am living, so.
I would be concerned. I would be concerned if my wife constantly said, "You're worth more to me dead." Like, just in passing. Like, she's doing the laundry, so I'm like, "Hey, honey, you're worth more dead." Oh.
This sport attracts a lot of people from the military.
Is that why my hair has been falling out in, like, big clumps and stuff like that? Are you poisoning me? Is this like an arsenic poisoning? Slowly but surely kind of thing? She's like, no, I love you. But you are worth so much more to me dead.
It really brings veterans, back to their safe space, for lack of a better word.
I noticed you ordered this tombstone. Is that for Halloween? Yeah. Yeah, it's Halloween decoration, yeah.
One of the guys on the Ukrainian team.
Well, what's with the wooden box outside?
is now running the program for veterans. You've got guys.
It's a garden bed.
Guys who have lost their legs. And they put them in.
Okay. Yeah, now it makes sense and stuff like that. Your tooth falls out.
Armor and sit them on a chair in front of somebody else, and they just beat 7 bells out of each other. They love it.
One of the dominant forces early in the sport was Russia and Ukraine, and we wouldn't have the sport if they hadn't done the work.
Okay, cool. Really, the Russian-Ukraine war right now should be this. That, not fucking drones and that kind of shit, because that's just nasty. That's just nasty warfare. Modern warfare is gross. Honestly. It is not. It's just dirty. It's just robots flying into people and exploding. Or robots shooting at other people and them dying. It's a bunch of people sitting in a fucking office building playing Call of Duty, essentially. That's what modern warfare is. I know Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but that's essentially what modern warfare is. It's just some guy in a fucking Predator drone nuking a fucking convoy. Or, not nuking, but you know what I mean. Or some guy with an FPV drone just flies into some guy's chest and It's just that it's a drone with a grenade strapped to it, right? And they just keep pumping them out. They keep pumping them out. They're cheap. They're cheap. They can do it. It should go back to this, where you sharpen a piece of metal and then put a fucking hard hat on and then go to town on each other. That's what it should be. That's what it should be.
Almost every fighter on the UK team on day one signed up. We've lost a few of them.
The wine from vineyards in France when we were there was like $8 to $17 a bottle. Even that seems expensive. Even that seems expensive to me.
Ukrainian men, especially, they're restricted to travel.
Because, like, I'm not going to up you. No, yeah.
Some of them, like, literally a few weeks ago were on the front line. Now they're here. I think it's pretty heroic thing for them, like, represent the country and still fight, especially in our circumstances.
Come on.
Come on, hit me, conk. Whoa. This chick right here. This chick right here. She fucks nasty. That girl right there. You take her home and she will fuck you gross like. She's a nerd out here with the Harry Potter glasses and she's like the hood and she's like, yeah. You take her home and she's gonna fucking scare you.
We're trying to not make it very political, but sometimes we cannot ignore some stuff.
The Russians,
you know,
were not very interested in allowing women into the sport. There were a lot of women who wanted to take part.
In a male-dominated sport, it's kind of like making history into something where the women are involved, and we are just as
Shut up, fatso.
important as the rest of them.
No, you're not, fatso.
We're facing challenges, like people who are like, why you're doing that?
That chick right there. She's crazy. She fucking crazy.
Sorry, 21st century.
Here goes John with his fantasies again. That one right there. She's like, cook you a goose, lord, me lord. Would you like me to have a fine, me governor?
We want to do that.
I don't know.
Too.
I'm just telling you, she's gonna fuck you the shit out of you.
A lot more like methodical. A woman will think about what she's doing a bit more, whereas men will just come rushing in.
In the women's league, there are some vicious fighters, I tell you. One of them, boy howdy, she can kick me in the head. Full kicks, and it's crazy.
Yeah, but they won't go against you, because, I mean, look, you are a big boy. You could send 10 of them after you, and then you just like, you know that scene from Lord of the Rings when fucking, what is the main bad guy? He just swings the axe and like 10 people go flying. It would be that. It would be that. Women don't realize how weak they are. They just do not realize it. They're like, we're just as strong as a... No, you are nowhere near. You're not as strong as a 15-year-old boy. Like a full-grown man could take on 10 women and it wouldn't be an issue. He wouldn't break a sweat. Even if they had knives and guns and stuff, and their bombs, it would be no issue.
That's my wife, mate. She's been doing it for like 7-8 years consistently. And now it's like, we're a unit. I'm nervous because I know she's nervous. So
John's cranking it to the red fair chick in the bathroom. What I do outside of my show is none of your business, Freeside. It's none of your business, okay?
Get like, we're both.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Aggravated because we want to do well.
Maybe I'll.
We make sure that we drag each other through. I'm convinced that somewhere down my bloodline, there was like these weird barbarian tribe people. Because there's moments.
He's probably absolutely correct because that's down all of our bloodlines, you fucking moron. That's just how shit was back then.
That's what I do, just like look at a sword or look at combat, and I feel this like instinctual like.
You guys want a link to my OnlyFans? Would you guys pay for my OnlyFans? It wouldn't be spicy enough. It wouldn't be sexual at all. You know, I can make an OnlyFans. I should make an OnlyFans. It's not going to be sexual in the least bit. But it's just going to be me saying stuff. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Eye to it?
I wore me Vegemite underwear. Not the branded ones, just the stained.
Yeah.
Nice.
Coolest part about fighting with Australia is that I get to bash my American friends. Let's see how you do, America.
He is a legend.
You sound American to me, bro.
In the sport, moved to Australia and started representing Australia, and I've done the complete opposite.
Over the past 5 years, Australia has really turned a leaf, and you're seeing Australian on a lot of the podiums. I love the underdog fight. Being in a fight that we're not supposed to win, and then we win it.
Representing US.
So, locals? Yeah. I mean, yes. Pretty much.
They has definitely made me feel honored. The community there is so much larger, so it feels like you're representing a lot more people in the Buha community.
Work together!
Don't film me, dude. I'm a loser. Don't film losers, dude. Film winners right here, dude.
He's right. Don't film him.
That's good. Oh, damn good. It's tiring work.
This sport is half and half of being physically prepared and half to being mentally prepared. It would be lovely if everybody would have a strong mentality as I have.
I never ever worried about the risks of this sport. It was never a concern for me until I had my lovely little daughter.
I doubt you're going to die, bro. I doubt people die doing this.
Everything scares the daylights out of me. You know, I can't imagine not being able to be.
It's not base jumping or anything. The axes, I doubt, are even sharp. Okay, you're going to be fine.
Be a father to her.
You always aim to the top. So we don't just go there to fight, we go there to win.
To wear the USA red, white, and blue and win. That's the goal, that's the mission. You know, we're here to win, and I'd never find another family like Kenya's USA like I got there.
It becomes less of a team and more.
OnlyFans, but it's just me yelling at you for holding the flashlight wrong? There's a flashlight involved?
Like a family.
We
can't put on a headlamp?
We've become real brothers in this sport. It's a really cool feeling.
The thing is, like, we're fucking good. We'll win as long as we trust that we're going to be with each other.
All right,
and we get
Tejas
points
has
together.
another link. Okay, fucking. What's your other link, Tejas? What is your other link? Show me the other link. Hold on, let me fucking pull it up. Tejas.
Hello, it's Kuji Rolls here, and here is the InMotion P6. We're gonna do a nice initial impressions review of this.
These things are dangerous. These things are dangerous. They go really fast.
Honestly, didn't have much faith in InMotion when they said that they were gonna release a high performance wheel. The V13 was really their first attempt. They threw a lot of good tech into it. I complained to them, they need real riders. You need to be able to push it to the limits. I guess they listened. I went to the track with Zach and Brian, and they showed me how to
I bet it's fun. I bet that's fun to do.
They pushed this thing much
It
harder
goes
than I
over
can.
80?
So finally we can get into
Goes over 80 miles an hour, huh? I bet that's fun, but yeah, you see he's got pads, he's got full motorcycle gear on. That's what you need.
details of what they've been
Hey, Freeside, thank you for the sub.
hiding inside this shell. Inside here, there's 4 battery packs, 235 volts, 4,200 watt hour. It is the highest voltage we've seen in any wheel, and spins this 20 by 3 inch tire faster than any other wheel has ever done. InMotion has been pushing that this thing goes up to 93 miles an hour, but I don't think anybody has done it. Now, in terms of range, the thing claims it can get up to 200 kilometers. If you ride
124 miles? 124 mile range? Are you kidding me? No, that is insane. That is an insane
20
range.
kilometers an hour. But if you're riding at over 100 kilometers an hour, you're gonna get like 70 kilometers range or less. I've gone faster on this wheel.
That's still really good.
Than any other wheel. I think it's mainly due to the 20 by 3 inch tire, which I love. It's always been my favorite size. I find the 22 inch tires a little bit too big and too much inertia. For me, I think this tire feels pretty good. This is an 80/90. You might be able to put in a bigger tire. I think you could probably put a 90/90 in there. One of the things I like about this design more than any other wheel, except for maybe the Nosfet Apex, is that these panels are entirely flat. This front handle doesn't protrude beyond the edge, so your knees kind of just slide forward. The Velcro that they've decided to use grips very well. The display is easily visible both in the day and at night. The 12-watt headlight they have is okay. There's some brake lights. They tilt.
I don't think I'd be riding. I wouldn't ride that shit at night.
Okay, let's talk about the convenience factor of this thing. So this thing has a trolley handle. It requires 2 hands to operate. But as I've always said, a trolley handle is still way better than no trolley handle. Now when you're picking this thing up, there is a front handle, a rear handle, and a mud guard. All of them feel pretty comfortable. Ugh. It is a heavy beast. Pedals are big and comfortable with spikes. Unfortunately, the pedal height can't be adjusted. The contact points around here are about right for me. Now, if it was a little bit lower, I think it would be better for low speed agility, and I wouldn't want it any higher. The kickstand works pretty well. The mudguard seems to work well. I haven't been sprayed up the ass yet. Let's get into the way this thing handles. Now, when I've been riding this thing at low speeds,
I don't even like riding the crotch rocket at night now that I'm old. Yeah, no, dude. No. Like motorcycle. This and a motorcycle, this I imagine would be just as dangerous, if not more dangerous than a motorcycle. Because, like, at least on a motorcycle, to stop, you can lay it down, right? You can lay it down and, like, slide out. This, you have to lean way back, and you're probably not going to be able to, like, slide it out properly. You're just going to...
It feels pretty damn good. It is smooth. It handles nicely. It doesn't feel very heavy. Now, these days, these wheels are getting more and more powerful. It's extremely hard to overpower these wheels. I haven't been able to brake hard enough to cause the pedals to dip. I haven't been able to accelerate hard enough to get the pedals to dip. This thing is beyond my capability right now. I released a 0 to 60 video.
Dan Snout says, here's my buddy's son skating. His father was a pro skater, motorcyclist psycho. Okay, you want me to bring that up? Okay, I can do that. He takes after his dad. I remember when he was a toddler. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see it. Is this him, Eddie Cernicki? But in my teenage adult days, I used to take LSD and ride my CBR around like an asshole. Dude, you're fucking crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy. Okay. All right, all right. Not bad. Okay, that was cool. Ooh. All right. That was cool. Who are you saying this was? This is your buddy's son. He's pretty good. He's pretty good at this. He's got a fun style. very creative with obstacles. Oh, hoo, hoo. Okay, that was sick too. All right. That's not bad. Okay, we're not going back to. We're going back to this.
Just as we started the tournament, we're walking out the same way. Heads held high, proud of each other, arm in arm.
It's about pride. It's all about pride. It's about getting there and bashing some other dude on the head.
Knife's edge with almost every legislative board. If one bad injury occurs or a death, the sport might get banned. But there's been very few big injuries.
Well, when you compare like football and football, we're relatively the same. The number of competitors competing and the number of injuries that happen, our percentage is relatively matched per season.
So Nick,
Well, his dad's a pro skater. That's
you
good.
had an illegal takedown on Daniel Winter. You were around his neck.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. It's really cool. I was never a trick skater. I'm just not built for it. I like longboarding.
I went like this. I tried to argue that you were around.
But I can appreciate people on a skateboard. Like, yeah, when they do cool stuff, I'm like, okay, that looks pretty hard. Yeah.
His body, but the fact is, like, your arm was, but your axe was always on his neck. They're gonna restart round 1 from 4 White Company and you 2. Stay together. Do not get split up. There's still definitely a path to victory.
There is always a chance when you have American excellence on the field.
We're like on this kind of knife edge, right? One way it tips into just complete
Athletic
chaos,
nerds.
and the other way it
How you doing, Mr. Boots? You good, bud? You doing? How's the manicuring thing going? Is it going good?
goes into a much more professional venue.
Because that's not me.
You and light and TV deals, things like that.
Much more potential to maybe attract sponsors.
Fuck you, bro.
Also maybe with the media support that I believe sport does deserve.
That's not me. No, I'm me. It's a different John Porter. When you know it, it's actually an insanely common name. You ever been? Yeah, Medieval Times is sick. I went there for my birthday one year. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I got me and half the chicken and stuff, and then I have to take my boys. That was before I had kids. I would. Oh my God, we have to. Honey, we have. They will love it. Oh my God, they'll love it. Even the little one, he'll love the food, and then the big one will be like, "Yeah, the Black Knight, yeah." Let's go. Oh, he'll have a great time. We have to do that. We have to do it. What am I? The baby. Not really a baby. Is he a baby? His birthday, I think, is coming up.
Let's go.
Critical Thought says, "What's butt hurt? What's butt hurt with you? Huh? What's butt hurt with you? Thought? Huh?"
So, we lost to UK, but we beat Poland and Czech.
Boat says, "Manicuring is going great. The beauty school headmaster asked me to fix her broken nail out of a class of 15 really good students." How about that? How about that? Our man. Well, you're a man. And I imagine the rest of them are females. A little unfair. Of course, you're going to be better literally everything. It's just not. Actually, you know what? Women are actually very, they're very good at very fine motor movements. Like, that's why they can, like, knit and stuff and, like, sew very well. So maybe, but, like, I'm sure you have, like, an edge on technique and just pure mental capacity. So it's probably a toss-up.
Come on, disengage!
Did she give you some master head? Like, whoa, that's some good head. No wonder they gave you that title.
Allegedly, what just happened was Britain, who hasn't lost a single one, just lost to Poland, who I believe has lost against everyone. So at 5 points, we might get gold.
Wow.
We are back with the 5 versus 5 male category. The third place goes to Czech Republic.
Czech Republic, okay.
Males, the first place goes to
USA.
UK.
Oh, the UK, huh? A rare loss by the USA, and they will feel it. The next year is going to be a completely different team of much larger guys. Probably a few of them will be black. And it's going to be like, this is not historically accurate.
So no one here is...
Well, what are you talking about? Black people can't be knights? Yes, I am saying that. They can't be samurais. They can't be knights. They could probably be pirates, because they're pirates now. But, like, they can't be, like, any respectable career.
Completely happy with how well...
At least in historical terms. Don't be like, oh, you're so racist, John. Even though that's entirely accurate.
You know what I'm gonna
What?
do about it?
What?
I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna train more.
We have second place to USA.
They want it fair and square.
The problem that we ran into this weekend is we are a victim of our own success. We have been successfully teaching and pushing the
You
meta.
get too lazy, right? You everything's a fucking shoot. Yeah, the Americans should have won again. I don't know why they didn't. Maybe, I mean, because the UK, they're like just a. The UK is just a tiny country that doesn't matter anymore.
It's so hard that other people have learned and copied the things that we've been proselytizing, and now they're out there, and the best teams in the world are doing the same things that we've been doing.
Question for the chat. For those of you on X, is it filled with insufferable liberals or is it balanced? Filled with insufferable liberals? Well, here's the thing. A bunch of fucking liberals in X got all pissed off when they took the brakes off of that website, right? And they didn't do it entirely. They just lightened up quite a bit, right? Elon fired a huge amount of staff that were, putting down wrong think and stuff. And so they're all like, fuck this, we're going to Blue Sky. And they went over to Blue Sky, and they're all like, Blue Sky fucking sucks. Because nobody's there. And also, it's just us fucking agreeing with each other all the time. So they probably came back. And, yeah, it's the same thing that happened with that one. He was in Hellboy. What is that guy's name? He is insufferable. God, he's such a fucking moron. Yeah, he was like, I'm going over to Threads or something like that. And then he came back like 2 weeks later, and he's all like, Threads sucked. He didn't say Threads sucked, but he just wanted to complain about something and thought X would be a better place to do it. Came right back.
Doing for the past several years. And it's not that they're doing it better than us. It's that those teams.
Mine seems to be balanced, right-leaning thought. Mine is heavily liberal because I will hop into a liberal thread. I will hop in and be like, you guys are fucking homos. You're all wrong. You all agree with each other because you're a bunch of F-slurs. And this doesn't make any sense. And then I'll get dogpiled, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, come on. I want to make you mad. I can tell you're mad already. I can tell from all the fucking nose rings in this fucking chat that you're all mad. Yes.
They're fighting against us. And we're not used to that. And if we want to be back on top, we have to start training in a different way again.
Yeah, you just influence your own algo. Like, if you don't want people to show up on your algo, stop interacting with them. Or fucking go into, like, I don't want this post. I don't want this. Or block people. You know, you can figure it out. It's not that hard.
We have to push the meta again.
You can change your own algo. The algo, like, it just determines what you like the most and what you interact with the most, but you can change that. It's not hard to do.
Exactly what we're going to do.
You just have to control yourself. That's the thing. You have to control yourself.
Expect to put on
That's the harder part.
armor and expect to grind all day. Because the thing that we ran into today is we got hot, we got tired, we got thirsty, we ran out of gas. That is the
I think I'd probably do that too, Sulk. Yeah, I think you do. I know you do, Thought. I know you do.
easiest shit to fix.
Come on.
I am proud of every single one of you. I saw every one of you put everything that you had on the field and leave it there. And we did great work. If we were any other country in the world, taking second would be
You just can't be afraid to tell the liberals to eat shit out of your ass like soft serve. Yeah, I know. I get why it's fun. And then, look, dude, I get a bunch of fucking idiots in my algo too. But the algo knows it's going to show me an idiot with some terrible take, and then I'm going to hop right in that comment section and tell them exactly why that's a terrible take. But then I just get more fucking idiots with more terrible takes, and then it just becomes tiresome. So, like, if you just want puppies and kittens in your algorithm, just go into those comment threads. There's nothing you can say. Oh, look at that adorable little fucker right there. I want to pet him. That's not fun. That's not fun. It's probably good for your mental health, honestly, because you don't need to be constantly charged up. Here's the thing about X. It is bad for you. It is hell on earth in digital form. You go there. You choose to go there. You choose to interact. You choose to bring this evil onto you, into your soul. But you can choose not to. Just as easily. In fact, easier than actually going in and going on the front lines of this retard battle. And it is 90% retards, just retarded people. The dumbest people on earth. And you know what? The thing about human beings in general, for some reason we congregate around the dumbest or the most mid opinions. Midwits get the most traction on X. Midwits always get the most traction on X because they're not outliers. Most people are fucking midwits. And so when midwit says something, a bunch of other midwits, which again, 80 to 90% of people are going to be like, hey, yeah, I think that too. Well, of course you fucking think that because it's stupid. So yeah, a lot of people on fucking X have bullshit opinions. And you just kind of have to stay away from that. I'm giving advice that I don't even fucking follow myself. I don't follow that advice. I see a stupid opinion, I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in that bitch, right? And I'm going to get, blasted by a bunch of other fucking midwits who can't understand, like, nuanced points or anything. Everything's very black and white. You just have to not let it get to you. Just have not let it get to you. There's stupid people out there. Ignore them.
Remarkable achievement. But you know what? We are better than that, and it's not enough for us.
It's called appealing to the lowest common denominator, John. Yeah. Well, it's not the lowest. Like, if you are legitimately, like, well, I don't even know about that, because there's some people that have, like, a 70 IQ, and they type something out on X, And then it's just like, these aren't words. This is not, I mean, like, what? It's not English. I wouldn't even call it Ebonics. But, like, they have to have a 70 IQ, if not lower. And then it'll get, like, traction. And then you're just like, and it comes from, like, this point of view of, like, entitlement. Like, oh, it doesn't matter what the genetic basis of the baby is. Any child that comes out of that woman's womb, you're the father. What? Why would you think something like that? Why would you think something like that? That is a wild thing to think. That is a wildly whorish Section 8 EBT thing to think. 1 million views.
So we're going to fucking do better.
So if you're not getting tons of traction on X, consider it a compliment. Honestly, just consider that shit a compliment. Because that means you're an outlier. And most people are fucking stupid as fuck. Like, disappointingly stupid. And I know this is not on accident. Idiocracy was predictive programming. It wasn't prophecy or anything like that. Oh, if things keep going, they just go. No, that's exactly how they wanted society. Because a stupid society is a very easy to control, malleable society. That's what they wanted. They wanted the lowest type of person to reproduce. This is why fucking Section 8, like, welfare queens have like 9 goddamn kids. How many kids do you got? I bet it's not 9. I bet it's not 9 because I have to pay for my kids. You know how much that costs? You know how much kids cost? Some fucking Queen Latifah living in government housing has 9 fucking children. She's rolling around with a shopping cart filled with thousands of dollars of boxed food. Filling them up with like Red 40 and shit like that. I'm trying to feed my kids like broccoli and stuff, and they're like, that'll be $8. It's broccoli! It's broccoli!
Right?
Right.
Right?
Hey, D&D, what's up, bud? I could only imagine about complaining about not having enough money when you make at least $300 a day. What are you talking about? He says I'm really drunk. He says, like, really dunk.
Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the film.
Right on, buddy. Right on. You be fucking really dunk all you want. I'm done. I'm done, guys. I'm gonna go play my video game. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button. Thanks for the people that donated. I know, like, the streaming game has been rough lately. It has been making very good money lately, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. But thanks for the people that did donate. I know shit's getting tighter and tighter out there. It's just, I don't expect it to get much better for a while. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad for me. Don't feel bad for yourselves. I love you guys. I really do. I hope you guys have a good night. Stay strong. Be magnificent cult members. Make me proud as many ways as you possibly can. And make yourselves proud, okay? Until I see you tomorrow night, drink a lot of water, get a good night's sleep, and take care of yourselves. Because I care about you too. Love you guys. Good night. That is a wrong fucking button. Way to go, John.
I'm an incredible soul, unhinged and enraged like a bulldog's fierce growl. I'm spitting fire, burning through these trees, questioning the world, unraveling conspiracies. Talking about Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster too. Government lies, they're feeding me their goo. I'm diving deep into this rabbit hole, uncovering the truth. To their control. I got small nipples, but my voice is loud. I'm crazy, but I call it woke. Unraveling the madness with every word I spoke.